Hey guys, Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. How are you? Let's wait for some people to drop in here before I get started. Drinking my celery juice. What I popped in today, let's see. How do I share? Okay, sharing, getting more people on here. Hey Ben, hey Sweet Pea, Aces, hey Hassan, thanks for joining. What I'm talking about today will be the energy for today. Astrologically, the sun just moved into Aquarius and it is meeting with the new transit of Pluto being in Aquarius. It is the age of Aquarius, which is about the energy for the next 20 years. Now, this is the first time in our whole life that we have had Pluto and the sun conjunct in Aquarius. So this is a revolutionary time, which is very interesting that the president is being initiated into the White House today. So what is Aquarius? Aquarius is about the collective. It's about humanity as a whole. It's also about the revolutionary energy of standing up as one against any kind of unfair treatment or evil, corrupt energy in the world. We are coming as one, as a humanity, to make much needed change in the world. Now, we see that this new energy is coming in. Now, Trump is a Gemini and he's a rising Leo. His vice president is a Leo. So, oh, you can't hear me? Maybe turn up your volume. I think mine is, can you hear me, Hassan? Barbara said that she can't hear me. No sound. Well, I'm live. Can you hear me? Benita, can you hear me? Hassan, can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up or a heart. Let me know that you could hear me. That would not be good. Yeah, it says my microphone is not muted. So let me see the settings. Okay, save. Horoscope. Okay. Save. Okay. Add. Horoscope, add. Okay. All right. Can you hear me? Sexy, can you hear me? Hassan. Okay, I just want to know if you could hear me. Can you hear me? Benny can you hear her? Hello? Okay. Let me try to log in. Let me send this to myself and see Messenger on Facebook, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that up on my laptop. So, yeah, the intensity for Pluto is real. There's a lot of transformations that are, hi, Joey, thanks for joining. There's a lot of transformations that's happening in, let's see, Facebook. Well, that's not going to work. Oh. Can you hear me? Is the question. Hi. Oh. That's cool. Someone drew up Milani with her hat. She looks so sophisticated. Hi, thanks for joining. Can you hear me? If you could hear me, just send me a like or some hearts. I'm going to try sending this to my Instagram. All right, let me see here. I just don't understand why I wouldn't be able if you can't hear me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the internet's been so slow lately, like super glitchy. Like it's not even pulling up. So annoying. Let me, hold on. Super thinking. Hey, RK007. Thanks for joining. Can you hear me? If you could hear me, once I get the okay, then I can start. Okay, I just got the message opened. And yes, you could hear me. Okay. Barbara, maybe maybe you have to click on the bottom.
Okay. Barbara, maybe
so I could hear myself. So just let Barbara know that she needs to unmute her video for viewing. Okay, so let's get into this. I am looking up the chart for today's energy. We have the sun at 1 degrees of Aquarius that just entered into Aquarius yesterday. So happy Aquarius energy. Happy birthday to all the Aquarius. I'm a Leo, so you are my exact opposite, which I love you guys so much. The sun is conjunct Pluto for its first time in our lifetime, which is the intensity. It is power and control. It's dynamic with this depth. We might be experiencing a deeper connection with the people and the things around us. We can be seeing that maybe some power and control dynamics as well in our relationships. We need to see them for what they are, and we need to take our power back and not allow these certain energies to make us feel a certain way to manipulate us in having more power and control over us. Okay, so this is a time of deep investigative research, and this is definitely a psychological energy where we can gain these insights into our own destructive behaviors, such as obsession, addiction, power and control dynamics, and the relationships that we have with others and ourselves. This sound is in your car? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you could hear me now. This is about this transformation that's happening in our lives, not only in our personal life, but in the life of the collective. Like, especially us in the United States, we're having a huge transformation with power, right? So it's the inaugural. We are transforming and letting go of a lot of things. So let me show you. Let's see if I could do, could I show, I could show a background. Let's see if I could add the chart of today. Oh, I can. Sweet. Okay. So do you see right up here? This is the sun conjunct Pluto at 1 degree. It's going to exact tomorrow. The next 3 days, that was yesterday, today, and tomorrow, will be the most intense days of the year. So prepare for that. We have a lot of planets in the sign of Pisces. Now, I do tropical Placidus astrology. So we are looking at the astrological seasonal chart. So if you were to take your app and point it up into the sky, these will be shifted. So where the sun would be in Capricorn, and Venus and Saturn and Neptune would be in Aquarius, but the energies are still working. So what is Pisces? Pisces is the ending. It is the death. It is the enlightenment of oneness, this consciousness of one. It's our unconscious, right? So it's the spirit within that connects all of us. We all share this spirit, right? And we have these individual Satyrian bodies that are restricting our spirit or our soul within this confinement as we're living in this matrix here on Earth. Now, the Venus, so if you look in your chart, so let's say we have a lot of completions and endings happening wherever you're going to see Libra and Taurus in your chart, because Libra and Taurus are the rulers of Venus. Now we have Saturn. Saturn is the Capricorn energy, and Saturn is the planet of this physical karmic reality. And we are seeing that as Saturn's been in Pisces, which it's been the last maybe 2 years, or a year and a half, its cycle is a 2.5 year cycle within a zodiac sign. So Saturn will be moving into a brand new energy of Aries, and this is going to be the beginning of the new world. Saturn in Pisces is the end of the world. So we're seeing an end of the world, an end of a cycle in this 3D karmic reality. A lot of Capricorns have experienced a lot of death and rebirth, right? Because Capricorn that's the ruler of Capricorn. So what rules this Capricorn and Saturnian energy? It's systems of structure, like schools, banks, hospital systems, right? So we're seeing a huge transformation and a death to an old world of how we have dealt with money, where money was in the hands of the government and printing. Now we have cryptocurrency, which is hopefully diversified. There's some that are diversified. Most cryptocurrencies are diversified. So it's not owned by one entity or government, and it is owned by the people. That is Aquarius. So we're going to be seeing a lot more Aquarius as Pluto is cycling through Aquarius for the next 20-year cycle, that we're going to see more of this energy of community. And also our money, right? Money and power of money, Pluto's power, is going to be more in the energy of crypto and diversified money, as well as our systems are going to be diversified, where it's not going to be just one ruler, right? So like school systems, everything was pretty much changing in this Pluto and Aquarius energy when 2020 happened. So we saw the dismantling of the systems, right? Like school systems, everyone was at home teaching their kids. So we have all these really cool and unsettling changes that we're so used to the old world being run a certain way, and now it's all changing and transforming. So we can think Pluto and Aquarius, that's going to be building the new world. We're also going to be seeing a lot of shadow aspects in the area of AI and the power that we could have with crypto or Bitcoin. And Saturn will be moving into Aries this year, which will be helping build the new world. As now, today, one of the most transformational days this year with Pluto conjunct the sun. And it is the day of inauguration where Trump is moving into the White House. And now we have our new president for the next 4-year cycle. Hopefully, helping build the new world. Also, Neptune at 27 degrees will be moving into Aries. So all the Pisces are getting a pretty much transforming into a new self, their new self. Do you see this is the North Node. The North Node's at 29 degrees of Pisces as nodes move backwards in the zodiac. So we just moved into this new area of the sky, which is a new 18-month cycle of the North Node, meaning this is our destiny. We're focused on letting go of control and going with the flow of life, not holding on to ideas or beliefs or like control, where we're focused on outcome, but more letting go and letting God, more of, going with the ebbs and flows of life, because we need to be flowing like water and flexible as all these changes are taking place. So it is a exciting and also scary place to be when we are letting go of an old idea, old beliefs, and an old life. And we can take what's happening out in the real world into our personal life. Like as we see this presidential change from one side, which is opposite of Republican, right? So we go from Democrat to Republican. That is a transformation of power, right? So we're going to be focused on other things, which I think is healthy. Well, we had the last 4 years focused on more of the people, or collecting money to help with the people that were maybe struggling, that lost their jobs and businesses from 2020 COVID. And now we're moving into the Republican where we're helping build the new businesses that were destroyed from then. So it's like, okay, this is more of a administration that's going to give you the tools and the power to be self-sufficient. Okay, where they promote more self-sufficiency and kind of being the parent that gives you the tools that you need necessary to be successful. But if you have a choice whether you're going to be successful with the tools that they give you or not, right? Having a Democrat type of parent would be like, I'm going to give you everything, and not really trusting that us to be able to create and build the life that is of abundance, right? So it's like having that parent that is more like wants more power and control, because that's how you gang it, is you just give people the bare minimums that they need to survive, but not really giving them the tools to create that own. So it's like we're having this nice little transformation of power right now. They're both necessary and they're both needed. I'm a moderate. Elon Musk was actually and still is a moderate, but he also is seeing some corruption, and that's why he is standing for the rights and the freedom of speech, which if you look back at my YouTube videos, if you head over to my YouTube channel, I talked about that, I think in March of 2020, about my fears around our freedom of speech being stripped online, when this is the new world. The new world is online, right? And so in our constitutional rights is freedom of speech, but it needs to be transformed over online. And that's what TikTok is for. And, I don't think that, personally, I don't think that the United States wants to take TikTok away because of the spying on China. China could spy on us through anything. I mean, there's necessary tools. Like TikTok's not the only thing. I feel it's more of taking that freedom of speech away from us, because that is power. When we're all connected and we're all talking and we are sharing information of truth, then that is power. And there's a lot that if you give the people the power, they don't have much power. So Pluto in Aquarius conjunct the sun is highlighting this manipulation, this power and control dynamics that we're seeing. This is the ending of the world. And what else is happening? The moon is in Libra, which is over here. You can't really see it. And it's applying to Black Moon Lilith, which is showing us the depth and the what is it? The Black Moon Lilith is the raw, animalistic desires and needs that we need and that we could hide, okay, in our relationships. So we also have Mars still retrograde in Cancer, which is right here. And it is moving in the area of Cancer for the third or second time, and then when it goes direct, it will move over the same area, and Mars will start moving forward. So when we have Mars retrograde, our energy is decreased. We are, especially the masculine, is going inward and thinking about what it needs to do to move forward in a new way. So I think that a lot of our masculine energies, or if you associate with the masculine energy, if you're a man, then you're just feeling like more so going inward and reassessing how you want to move forward in the new world. And for rising Leos, this is in your 12th house. So you are feeling that unconscious world and the sensitive areas of the past and your unconscious and your subconscious, and it's coming out in certain ways, like your dreams. And so you could be waking up in nightmare, or what is it called, where you wake up in fight or flight mode. That's like a night terrors of whatnot. That with Mars transiting your 12th house, that definitely can be an area that is uncomfortable for you. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. Just know that these 3 days are one of the most intense transformational days of rebirthing. And this will lead to a higher and greater self-esteem and personal awareness that, things are getting raw. I mean, that's Pluto. Things are getting raw. We're seeing the truth and the depth of this experience. And, depending on where this is in your chart, if you do not know your natal birth chart and you're interested in getting a reading from me, you could head over to my website at lucidlivingmovement.com. I'm pretty sure the link is in my bio for my YouTube, and all those links are connected with my website. And I could give a reading and let you know where all this transformation is happening. As you can see, all these numbers on the inside of this chart, those are your houses, and all those houses represent certain areas of your life. So I hope that was helpful, and thanks for joining, and thanks for sharing, and make this use this. The people that are coming into your life, the people that are leaving your life, is all for a reason. Thursday is going to feel so much different, so much better. So if you are feeling this heavy energy of Pluto, where the intensity, know that this will pass soon. It's only a 3-day cycle. You're going to get through it, but you're going to learn so much, and you're going to come out a better person. When we're seeing these flaws, we're seeing these things within ourselves and within others, where we can become that better person. So thank you for joining. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And I'll see you on the next video.